Hello. Okay, so when you look at the person you are today, you can recognize that your childhood experiences form who you are. And what you witness in your childhood can either prevent you from taking steps forward or turn you into something good. In my first year of kindergarten, my teacher saw more in me, and she told my mother to foster my strong personality in order to prepare me for the real world. Subsequently, my mother exposed me to the real world at age 4. And what I mean by this is that she taught me how to handle problems and people with age. In the following year, my new teacher told me I couldn't be the Cinderella in the school play because me and the other Emirati girls didn't have the looks or talent to be the quintessential Cinderella. I kicked her opinion like a football and told her Emirati girls can be princesses too. And then I was the Emirati Cinderella and the first Cinderella of color. However, that teacher's voice echoed in the back of my mind, and the following 12 years were inspired by a mission to prove that Emirati girls can be strong, well-rounded, and competitive. I became equally bilingual in Arabic and English. I participated in 6 extracurricular sports and activities, was fixated on getting good grades, kinda still am, and became interested in economics and other humanities. This allowed me to become the Emirati Renaissance woman rather than the princess I once wanted to be. And this is otherwise known as an Emirati woman who is a well-traveled, well-educated, well-rounded woman of her time. She is opinionated yet diplomatic, and she is fearless and knows no bounds. The Emirati Renaissance woman emerged as of recent with a foundation laid by pioneer women of the past. As a woman from a country that has risen as one of the strongest economically on the world stage, some may believe that it's hard for me to combine traditional values with modern views. Realistically, I'm at an advantage because Dubai and the UAE as a whole has inspired its nationals to meld progressivity and tradition, giving us a unique overview of the changes experienced in the past 45 years. And a project that has allowed us as women specifically to gain this view is the Women's Heritage Walk, which is a walk from Al Ain to Abu Dhabi, where expat women accompany Emirati women walking in the footsteps of their ancestors as a celebration of the past and an invitation to shape a vibrant future. The heritage of this region, passed down through traditions, customs, and habits, fills today's women with the same strength, resilience, and tenacity found in their ancestors. And this is what forms the Emirati Renaissance woman. The UAE shows positive progress for women as they make up 43.5% of the workforce as of 2011 and 17.5% of parliament as 2015. And this is because its leaders are looking after women to ensure that they are given equal opportunities as their male colleagues. And based on these statistics, the numbers are increasing per annum, indicating that as the times change and we become more involved in the workforce. Pioneer women of the past paved the way for the Emirati Renaissance woman. The Emirati Renaissance women in politics, in government, in business, and in the arts are all today's hybrids, as they are the cross between Emirati women of the past and women of modern culture. Her Excellency Sheikh Ibn al-Qasimi, the first woman in the UAE to hold a ministerial position, once said, "Progressive thinking and economic prosperity are meaningless unless women are given the respect and honor they deserve. Women should always be considered equal to their male counterparts." Her Excellency Sheikh Ibn al-Qasimi is a pioneer woman who paves the way for the Emirati Renaissance woman, especially for the Emirati Renaissance woman in politics. She is a board member of the Emirates Foundation of Abu Dhabi and the Dubai School of Government, and she is chair of Tijari, which she guided to become the premier business-to-business marketplace for emerging markets in her previous capacity as a CEO. She's also a board member of Friends of Cancer Patients. The business world has been flooded with Emirati women. They make up 30% of the UAE's SME firms, which are growing stronger, shrewder, and savvier from the global financial crisis. A critic once said, "Women entrepreneurs have ingrained themselves in the belief that anything is possible." And let me assure you, Emirati women work for one reason and one reason only, and it's because they want to. They want to contribute to the success and reputation of their country. And an example of this are the founders of SALT, Amal al-Mirri, an Emirati, and Dim al-Bassam, a Saudi, who created a cultural movement based on their food truck that, because of its success, has opened in 2 other Emirates. SALT brought people of different nationalities and cultures to a place that keeps changing, where locals can feel like tourists and vice versa. And the Emirati Renaissance woman takes from other Renaissance women like al-Mirri and al-Bassam and integrates her creativity into her business skills, thus making her such a unique competitor in the business world. The Renaissance woman is a well-traveled, well-educated, well-rounded woman of her time. The Emirati Renaissance woman is that and more. She has melded progressivity and tradition, giving her a unique view that no other country has, and no other country in the MENA region has. And by combining these views, we create something innovative, and this allows us to be seen as unique competitors on the world stage. These women are the women of today, both pioneers and Renaissance women who paved the way for women of the future. Girls in an international school, girls with a competitive streak, girls who dare to be bold and fearless and dare to do so by combining traditional values and modern views in a world that keeps spinning. This is what fuels me. Pioneer women of the past, current Renaissance women, and the words of my kindergarten teacher are what inspires me to be an Emirati Renaissance woman. These women all are hybrids of today. And what I learned from these women is that success is not achieving one goal. Success is achieving multiple goals and learning from each of them. And so my success today is, dear kindergarten teacher, I am not Cinderella anymore. I am an Emirati Renaissance woman. And so are the other girls in our class. And to women, I challenge you to be a Renaissance woman of your culture. Thank you.